Today's gaming news includes the new God of War, Xbox Scorpio, and more. Let's get right into this. The new God of War game is a massive facelift from previous games in the series, now set in the world of Norse mythology and featuring a Last of Us style tone and ambiance. We now know that this entry will not feature a multiplayer mode, which was in the last game, Ascension. That multiplayer mode wasn't anything to write home about, so it not being in this game isn't that big of a deal. It's also been confirmed that this game won't be Kratos' last, and that his son that was in the trailer knows that he's a demigod but isn't aware of Kratos' past. Spanish gaming site Level Up is also reporting that the game will run at 30 frames per second, although it remains to see if this game will get some sort of optimization on PlayStation Neo. We don't have a release date for the new God of War, but it's not making 2016 for sure. A late 2017, early 2018 release window makes sense, and by then one would think the PS Neo would be released, and the new God of War would definitely be a frontrunner on being a game that would be optimized for that console. Speaking of new consoles, the Xbox Scorpio has been officially confirmed, and we know it's coming in 2017. But now we're also getting some more information. Aaron Greenberg spoke on the Xbox Scorpio and referred to it as a beast when talking about its power. He said, quote, "It's going to be the most powerful console ever made. And as a guy who was here when we built the original Xbox, that being such a powerful box, and we pioneered with Xbox Live, and some of those innovative games, it really feels like we're getting back to our roots." He also noted that the Microsoft team is fired up about Scorpio. The Xbox One has quite a lineup of games, but the issue with the current gen consoles is that they are really getting to the limit of what they can push. We've seen a lot of games struggle on the hardware, so improved consoles are definitely exciting. Hopefully both Sony and Microsoft nail it on execution. For those of you expecting your Mass Effect 3 ending to carry over into Andromeda, well, you might be disappointed. Mass Effect 3's ending will not be directly carried over into Andromeda. BioWare head Aaron Flynn said that, quote, "I think that's where we want to leave it for now. We want Andromeda to be a new story, and it would be very hard to say it's a new story, but also that you need to understand how the previous trilogy ended. Not a big deal. Mass Effect Andromeda is set in a new galaxy and features brand new characters," but creative director Mac Walters added, quote, "It's important for us to have elements from the original trilogy for fans to have in the background. Ultimately, this is intended to be a fresh story, but we want to have things for people to find and go, oh, I remember that." Finally, Fallout 4 hasn't been the greatest experience on PlayStation 4, and it also seems like mods are having big issues on Sony's consoles. Sound files aren't working, and there are memory and performance issues. Now, the mod program on PS4 hasn't been officially released, so no need to get out your pitchforks yet. Currently, PS4 mods are in closed beta and still in testing. Hopefully, it's good to go by the time it's ready to be released, but considering the game has had a lot of issues on consoles, maybe it's best to not get our hopes up. So that wraps up gaming news for today. What do you think? Has God of War piqued your interest? Are you on board with new consoles already? Comment your thoughts down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.